this is my husband's car.
Well, it's abandoned in the middle of the road, so it's getting towed. You left it here.
I just left it 5 minutes ago.
Why'd you leave it in the road?
Because it broke down. I'm waiting on my dad to come.
All right, well, tow truck's on the way, so.
Really?
Really.
I'm sorry. Why?
What do you mean, why? I turned around on y'all. Y'all parked in a driveway. Then I go down there, then y'all drop the car and leave.
Yeah, because it's messing up. It's been overheating.
Okay.
When I just told you, my dad's on
like
his way.
3:38, Kenny. The driver disappeared. The passenger's still not here.
My dad is on his way to tow it.
You have a driver's license with you?
Not on me. I locked my keys. My stuff's in the car.
Yeah, well, you had the keys at one point because you were driving the vehicle.
I wasn't driving the vehicle.
You were driving the vehicle. I seen you driving the vehicle. I'm not going to argue with you. Okay?
Why are you being rude?
Why are you lying to me?
I'm not lying to you. Can you prove I was driving the vehicle?
Yes, I can prove you were driving the vehicle.
You can.
Yeah, where's your driver's license?
I just told you I don't have it on me.
Well,
hey.
Now she wants to decline. She was driving the vehicle, but she doesn't have an ID. She doesn't have keys.
I left my stuff in the car. I'm literally on the phone with my dad.
Well, if you don't have keys, it's broke down, it's getting towed. You can, it's not your car, so we can't give it to you anyways.
It's my husband's car. Right now, he's incarcerated.
All right.
He left it
Prove
to
your
me.
identity that it's your husband.
My identity, we have different last names.
All right, well,
I have a marriage certificate. I can go way back home to get.
No.
Hey.
She had a black male with her?
Yeah, we saw them there.
Oh, y'all did?
I did. I don't know if you noticed them. She was getting out of the car. She was walking up to the house, but when we went back by, they weren't there.
She have keys for it? Or?
She had to. She was driving it. That's probably why she didn't want to give me a license, but I seen her driving. No. There's a wallet in there. You got to inventory it anyway, so. Yeah, it is locked. And there's a wallet under the seat and a wallet in the center console.
So you saw them when you came up?
Yeah, so they were driving. They were coming off Spencer's. They, I don't know if they had a seatbelt on. I turned around on her. They pulled into this house next to where the shooting happened. Pulled in that house. They got out, acted like they were working on the car. I see them pull out. As soon as they see my car, they dip down here, and then they must have came down here. My thing is they had dope on them, and they got rid of it. I guarantee she doesn't have a license. There you go. Ma'am, back up here a little bit in my space. Back up.
I'm backing up. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Corporal Kronk.
Corporate Brown. Your name and badge number?
Officer Hayes.
Badge numbers?
351.
228.
3 what?
228.
228? Yes, thank you.
He backed my car up. Make sure he doesn't back up till I get my car out of the way.
Hey, they can pop that open, right?
I think so.
I don't see why not.
We don't have keys for it and it's locked up.
After being able to open the vehicle's door, the officers proceed to search it. They eventually find a black backpack with a crystal-like substance, 2 glass smoking pipes with burnt residue, and a broken pill inside. The suspect, now identified as Alexis, had walked down the street away from the traffic stop. One officer goes to get her.
Quit pulling away from me.
What am I doing? Why can't you give me your
Quit.
attention?
Stop.
I am stopped.
Stop pulling away from me.
I am. I'm not pulling from you, bro. I'm not fucking pulling
Relax
from
your
you.
arms.
I am relaxed. Why are you arresting me? Come on, walking down the street. Why are you arresting me? You didn't give me no citation or anything.
I don't have to give you a citation.
So why am I being arrested?
Driving without a license so far, and then your crack pipes that you got are meth pipes.
What? Are you serious right now?
Come on.
I didn't have shit in my car.
Come on.
I didn't fucking have shit in my car. Ow!
Quit.
What the fuck?
You're being
Dude, my
dramatic.
fucking ankle.
You're being very dramatic. Get up.
Why are you arresting me?
Get up.
Why are you arresting me first?
Get up, or I'm going to lift you up.
My rights is for you to tell me.
You have a right to remain silent. That's the right you have right now. So stand up.
Me. Why are you arresting me? Because I didn't have nothing in my car.
I'm not playing your games. Stand up.
It's okay. This swollen face too that you did, right?
That you just fell and act like you're trying to be something?
I didn't hit my face.
Everything's on camera.
Harassing me for 3 days, right? And I was not driving. Your friend was driving.
No, he was in the passenger seat.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, we're not.
You gotta get your eyes checked.
Yes, I guess so.
Y'all have been harassing me for 3 days, and I want to know why.
Hey, Kronk, so whenever I got out with her, told her to put her hands behind her back, she pulled from me several times. As we're walking back to the car, I had to grab her. She just threw herself down to the ground. She's like, oh, you just kicked me in the ankle. Okay, just being super dramatic. I have not searched her, so we can.
That was
yeah,
in
that's.
her car there.
Yeah.
Do a use of force. I can get her to.
I mean, it's not a use of force. There was no force used.
Okay.
She dropped herself on the ground. You know, search her for me.
Yeah, absolutely. None for her.
Step out of the car. Face this car.
Spread your feet for me.
Why am I being arrested? And why can't anybody answer?
Drug possession, drug paraphernalia, and driving on a suspended license. I've already told you.
Lie. That is a damn lie. So you tell me you planted drugs on my car?
We got body cameras to prove that we didn't.
Right.
Do you want me to check in her boots?
Yeah, and the shoes.
You have anything on you that we need to know about, hon?
No.
Okay. All right, listen, I'm going to take your shoes off. Stay where you're at. Feet spread, okay? How do these come off? Is there a zipper? Okay. Keep a hand on her for now.
I've already gave you answers.
No, I don't want him to touch me. He's already yanked me around. You're hurting my arm.
I am barely holding you.
No,
You're pulling
not.
away, hurting
I'm not
yourself.
pulling.
Step out of this one.
I am not pulling. You're sitting there squeezing my arm.
I'm not squeezing nothing. I'm holding your arm.
Put your foot back in.
Just being very dramatic.
I want to talk to my attorney.
Okay, then quit talking to us.
Up. There we go.
Push my leg.
Foot down. All right, foot in.
Have a seat.
Don't push me.
No one pushed you. Quit being dramatic.
Okay, you're being dramatic.
No, you are. You have any test kits in your car? Wet test kits, not these ones?
I think so, yeah.
Cocaine and, yeah, cocaine's fine. So you got blue and orange? Mm-hmm. It's more pink than orange though? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go with it's tested for meth. No wind at all until you want to start messing with dope. What a disaster. So I mean, this is testing as fentanyl, but I have a cracked white rock that was in there, so it's probably meth with cut with fentanyl. Let me turn the AC on, roll these windows down. Wake up! Hey! Hey! Wake up! You just want EMS check her out. Okay, give me EMS 51 1015.
Yeah.
She's breathing. As soon as I walked to the car, she put her head down. So.
We got EMS coming to check you out. Before you head out, I'm going to grab my drink out of your car.
Yeah, they have water, but they like to
Yeah, you can't have water in the back of a cop car.
Right? Yeah, and you did not give me any reason why you arrested me. You just told me to
I gave you a
get on the
lawful order,
ground,
you kept
put
pulling
your
away from
hands-
me.
I did not pull away from you. And besides, I am 98 pounds. What am I going to do against you?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, and everything you found in my car was not in my car. Why are you wearing my sunglasses? They look just like mine.
Yeah, I promise you they're not.
I guess you wear girl sunglasses.
Yeah.
When EMS arrived, Alexis claimed she passed out in the back of the patrol vehicle due to heat. To be safe, it was determined she should be transported to a hospital. Upon arriving at the hospital, Alexis advised that she had no complaints and didn't need to be seen. She requested to be discharged, and her request was granted. She was then taken to Lake County Jail without further incident. During the officers' field testing for drugs, the white crystal-like substance tested positive for approximately 0.32 grams of methamphetamine. The 2 smoking pipes also tested positive for methamphetamine, and the broken pill was identified as Xanax. Alexis's driving history revealed 2 previous driving with a suspended license convictions. For this case, she was charged with her 3rd driving with a suspended license offense, possession of methamphetamine, possession of Xanax, possession of drug paraphernalia, and resisting without violence, totaling a bond of $9,500. She was released the next day on a C bond. She is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
It's true, police are alerted when they see suspicious behavior. So many people may not be aware, but most police officers have instincts. And when officers observe suspicious behavior, their instincts kick in, and it could be a person loitering too long, or for the sake of this video, a vehicle parked in an unusual spot. So with today's case out of Lady Lake Police Department, police observe some shifty behavior of some occupants in a car. And as the officer arrives, he notices a vehicle abandoned in the middle of the road. And as the officer's investigating, he's met by one of the occupants, and she tells the officer a story that her car has broken down. But the officer quickly informs her that he did see her try and give him the slip a few minutes earlier, then abandoned the car when they thought he was out of sight. And as she tries to plead her case, the officer informs her that the vehicle will be getting towed because she cannot produce a driver's license, even though the officer allegedly saw her operating the vehicle. Now, after more units arrive on scene, the female approaches the officers again, phone in hand, while asking for name and badge numbers. And let me add this, I don't know if this is an attempt to put fear into these officers, and although as a citizen you do have the right to get names and badge numbers, these officers are being professional. So in my opinion, in doing this, she's pretty much wasting her phone phone battery. And when the tow truck arrives, the officers do have to do an inventory of the car to make sure there's no weapons or contraband in the car. And what do they find? Some possible drug paraphernalia in a black bag. And when the officer goes to get the female, no surprise, she begins to resist. Keep in mind, the officer did say that he observed the female driving the vehicle. And when this goes to court, it will have to be proven, in fact, those possible drugs belong to the female. But the way she was carrying on with being taken into custody, falling on the ground, in my opinion, was some seriously bad acting, because she went from crying to being perfectly fine in seconds. And at this point, EMS does show up to make sure she was okay, because she claimed that she passed out. But many times suspects do this to slow down the process of the arrest. But lastly, although we get a first-hand view of these arrests, these are still people who have probably had many run-ins with the law and many unsuccessful rehabilitation attempts. So we have to continue to try to implement programs that can be transformative, like community service or counseling to address the root causes of these issues. That's all I have. Remember to be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.